It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And we're underway. João Neves. Pedro Neto. Oh, what a climb! There it is!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. João Neves. Gonçalo Inácio. Nuno Mendes. And it's played forward. That has been knocked clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's an inviting looking ball, that. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Moved on forwards. And it's hoisted clear. João Neves. Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Played with finesse. He's onto it in a flash. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Out for a throw. He's got to be in here. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. That has been knocked clear. And that's definitely not his best. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Gonçalo Inácio. Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. What a throw in. Incoming delivery. No, that's overhit. Vitinha, Pedro Neto. Vitinha, Pedro Neto. João Neves, spread out to the left. Oh, Red, nice interception. Out to the left it goes. Over to the left. And that's a throw-in. Oh, it's played into the area. Mendes gets it away. Vitinha shifted upfield. Ruben Dias. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
It's a loose ball. Cleared without complication. Played towards the other side. Strong running down that left flank. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Portugal are already ahead. The perfect start.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
And he's there to get it away. João Cancelo. Portugal leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bruno Fernandes is offering a right smile there.
Aim forwards. He's having a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Mendes, and he goes cross-field. And the counter is on. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that was very necessary. Great defending, strong and determined. This might spell danger. And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Gonzalo Inacio gently done. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Mendes, who's set up one goal so far. First quarter of an hour gone, and that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Vitinha getting this one clear. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ronaldo goes on a run down the left wing. Chance here to counter. He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Plenty to aim at here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's played forward. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Tries to get it clear. Well, they can break here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Great position here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Moved on forwards. João Cancelo. Vitinha. Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. That's a nicely weighted pass. It's out for a goal kick. That is lovely. Out to the right. Lovely feet. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's run loose here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And he's there to clear it. He is just caressing the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gets it away. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And it's played forward, and it's made its way to him. Bruno Fernandes. Aim forwards. João Cancelo, forwards and with intent. Played out wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Moved on forwards. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. And here's the chance to counter. Clipped into space. João Cancelo shifted upfield. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo stood his ground strongly. A chance to play it in. Oh, nice touch. In by Cancelo. And that has been cleared. And it's played forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vitinha, forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva, aim forwards. Mendes looking to hit the byline here. Shapes to shoot! Could be danger here. Chance, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pedro Neto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Up he goes! And one more try! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Played back in. That's going to go a long way. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ronaldo goes on a charge down the left. Vitinha. And here's Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. And here's Bruno Fernandes. He slings it in. Carries far too far and out of play.
Portugal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That's really well manoeuvred. That's really well cleared. Very nicely done. And that's aimed into the middle. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vitinha, gently done. And it's Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio, nicely aimed pass. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Oh, played through for the wide man. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. Bernardo's big chance! And the ball's come loose here. He's got on. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Climbs up big! Couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. João Cancelo chooses to go cross-field. Played out to the right. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That's very neat. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Moved on forwards. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Bernardo Silva. Portugal, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Vitinha looks to the other side. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Lofted upfield. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. João Neves. And it's Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. João Cancelo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that is out of play. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And Bernardo Silva! Oh, that is very close.
Bernardo Silva brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Some good work on the right flank here. Elects to cross. João Neves. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Nuno Mendes. Thinks one through. Now it's come to nothing. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Deftly away. And it's Cancelo. There's the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Pedro Neto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's a mighty effort! And he's heaved it away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. João Cancelo. Vitinha. João Neves. Vitinha. Inacio, played over towards the opposite flank. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. So much time. Real chance! Just off target.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Oh, sweet feet. And that has been clubbed away. And that's been won straight back. Moved on forwards. Played into the box. Bernardo Silva looks to the other side. Pedro Neto. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's come loose. And he cuts out the supply. Inacio gets across to intercept that. Ruben Dias aim forwards. Pedro Neto! And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. João Neves. Oh, a delicate chip through. Always onto this. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Gets good distance on it. Vitinha forwards and with intent. Oh, such a clever touch. Time to deliver. Delivered with swing. Oh, smashing header! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Portugal are in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And we're underway again. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. And here's Neto. Great chance! Moved on forwards. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Pedro Neto. And it's played forward. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Muscular approach does pay off here. And he goes cross-field. That's tidy. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes played out towards the right wing. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Oh, good spread. Inacio attempts a clearance. That's really well manoeuvred. Vitinha have it back and can go again. Looking for a decent ball in. Showing good feet. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Pedro Neto. Climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nuno Mendes. Vitinha, gently done. And it's Mendes. Mendes going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Portugal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Nuno Mendes. And here's Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo.
Portugal, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That's a cute ball. The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cross from... It's a mighty effort! That's another chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Bruno Fernandes did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
And listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Aim forwards. Aim forwards. Chance for a shot! They've done it! And they are right back within touch! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So is this the start of a comeback? Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio, gently done. Hit into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
He's in plenty of space here. Inacio getting this one clear. And a play for a throw. That's a good ball. Gets the shot away! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Takes a shot! He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's Bernardo Silva. Mendes makes the interception. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Bernardo Silva is onto it in a flash. Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. And it's played forward. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Clears it away. And here comes the corner. And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pedro Neto. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! A real chance and a real let-off. Gonzalo Inacio. Jim, it looks to me as though both sides are shifting their tactics here, aren't they?
Well, it's attack versus defence now, and it's actually quite abrasive. One side looking to get balls into the box, and the other doing their utmost to repel whatever arrives.
Wins the duel this time. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Gonzalo Inacio. Mendes looks to get on the end of this. Aim forwards. The pass has gone astray. And that is not finding anyone. João Neves. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Danger averted for now, and reclaimed it in a trice. He's going to be disappointed with that. Vitinha. João Neves. Vitinha. João Neves. Ruben Dias, gently done. Cleared away. And it's Vitinha. And that could set him on his way. Cristiano Ronaldo, delivered in. And he's there to clear it. And claimed it back swiftly. That's good play. And here's Neto. Vitinha. Moved on forwards. Ambitious ball here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Real chance here. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Ruben Dias. And it's played forward. It's gone out for a throw-in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bruno Fernandes looking understandably energised after his goal. Lovely bit of skill. Nuno Mendes with the cross.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
That's really well manoeuvred. Succumbs to the pressure. Bernardo Silva shifted upfield. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes! It's an inviting looking ball that. Calmly anticipates. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot a goal!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Now, what's he got in mind? João Cancelo does really well to win the ball there. Ruben Dias, aim forwards. Out towards the flank, back into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. Played towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Moved on forwards. João Neves with the clearance. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lobbed in behind. It's gone for a throw-in. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Cristiano Ronaldo really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Well, he's found support out wide. And that's been well dealt with. They've got rid. That'll be a throw. And the finish! Same again, same outcome. João Cancelo. Gonzalo Inacio. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nice looking ball. Ruben Dias can get it clear. Vitinha. Played out to the right. João Cancelo chasing after it. João Cancelo. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Chris chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Defending of the desperate variety. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Aim forwards. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Done delicately. Good ball over the top. And he's there to clear it. And it's corner. And he thumps it clear. Moved on forwards. Ball comes in, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Looking here to chip it through. That's an excellent interception. That has been knocked clear. Nice interception, well timed. Bruno Fernandes. And it's played forward. Oh, shooting chance! Cleared away. Gets into some space. He whips in across. Ruben Diaz tries to clear. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. And it's Cancelo. João Neves. João Neves shifted upfield. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. João Neves. Pedro Neto. Probing pass. Vitinha with the clearance. Mendes attempts a clearance. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vitinha. Ruben Diaz, aim forwards. That has been cut short. Now then, the ball's come loose. Aimed in towards the centre. And that's been repelled. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. And it's lofted through here. Moved on forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nuno Mendes. Proves too strong. And it's played forward. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Good chance here! Cristiano Ronaldo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Just 5 minutes remaining now. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Defending of the desperate variety. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Spread out to the left. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. João Cancelo. It's a good run down the right. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Do have a chance to counter here. is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Vitinha. And it's Bernardo Silva. Good running. And Bernardo Silva! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's there to clear it. Bernardo, he's had a shot! Oh, good spread. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ruben Dias. João Neves. It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Can he latch on to this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mendes forwards and with intent. Oh, a delicate chip through. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Fernandes. Out to the left it goes. Bruno Mendes. Nice control. There are a few waiting for it. Pedro Neto. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Cross goes in there. That had too much on it. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Is onto it in a flash. A heavy challenge. And that will be the final act. Portugal can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side, it turned into a very, very smooth ride. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Portugal truly can look back on a job well done. Having gone ahead with that first attempt on goal, you could tell it really deflated the opposition, and that allowed them to impose themselves for the rest of the game.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Caros espectadores, bem-vindo fora da desfalsada. Qualquer informativo que seja sinais das BBs ou comportamentos despropriados será expulso do recinto. Muito obrigado.